As I said, we have one last award. Our initial award, our highest award, established in 1977, the Ken Lavern Boy of the Year. And here to tell you a little bit about the award presented to our recipient is our 13U National Head Coach and Board Member, Mr. Tim Conley.
I never got to play for Ken Lavern. I left Maplewood after 5th grade to go play for the Wheaton Boys Club. And I never had the opportunity to play for Ken. But in 8th grade, I did get the opportunity to practice for Ken and with my friends in the weeks leading up to the Maplewood. At Wheaton, we had just played for the championship that season, but Maplewood's season was longer because of the Maple Bowl. This was a game that everyone looked forward to. But it was just an exhibition. The dedication the boys displayed practicing for a game that didn't matter embodied everything that Ken stood for. Maplewood is about commitment and the love of the game. It doesn't matter the score or your record. You're out there to work hard and to play a game that you love. Ken spent 40 years roaming the sidelines, mentoring hundreds of football players. He was at the top of one of the greatest coaching trees there is. Ken is the reason that men commit their lives to this program, why the boys work hard, and why we are still around today. The culture and dedication is evident by how many boys become men and come back here to dedicate their time to ensure that Maplewood will be around for the next generation. The winner of this award, our program's highest honor, needs to reflect the values of Ken Lavern. The winner must display a remarkable dedication to Maplewood, the infectious joy of the game, and the commitment to playing the right way. As usual, we have many players who meet these metrics and who deserve the award. With that in mind, I'd like the players who have just finished their last year at Maplewood to stand up and take a round of applause. I've been out here a long time and have coached many Maplewood Boys of the Year. They weren't always quarterbacks and they weren't always running backs. The guys that won this award are the guys that come out year after year and work. They bleed blue, and they're what makes coaching a team much easier. Coaches make mistakes and coaches do the wrong thing. Players take it on the chin for what the coaches do by being bozos. Players that can accept those mistakes of their coaches glue a team together. They run the play, they line up where they're supposed to, and they execute it to their full effort. It doesn't matter, they just play the game. Ken Lavern wanted to coach kids who loved the game, who wanted to play no matter what the situation was or their position on the field. If there was time on the clock, they wanted to be in the game. When this year's winner came to Maplewood, he was coming on the heels of a team that had already won a championship and the positions were decided. He wasn't the running back, he wasn't the quarterback, he had to find a spot. Coach West played him at nose guard and he was dominant. The next year he came to me at the 10U, with Coach Dan. And there was a standing expectation as to who was going to play where and what everyone's role was going to be. Coach Dan and I moved it around like we always do, changing positions, trying to figure out what was going to work. And then there was a loss at Pikesville where we realized that we needed to do something different. We needed a bellwether. As we started to slowly progress through the season, this kid's role began to grow. It got to the point that we trusted our O-line so much, and we trusted this guy, that there was one play I will never forget. We were playing at Bowie. It was 4th and 15 with under a minute to go. 4th and 6 with under a minute to go from our own 15-yard line. Most people would say punt. I gave him the ball, he got us the first down, and we were on to the next round. And at the end of the day, he always put his team first. I was excited this season to have the opportunity to coach this group and this kid one last time. This was my first season coaching 8th graders since 2010. And I must have forgotten how teenagers will probably not look up to me like they did when they were 10. This season was challenging. We had injuries, conflicting time commitments with many players. This made practice difficult at times. But there are a few players that I can count on to be there. And this one player, I knew that he would be there that day. And he would line up wherever we needed him to get a good look at practice. I can be a boring coach. I can be tough on running backs. But this guy never asked for a break, whether he had to run a 50-yard touchdown, or if he just given the ball 4 times off tackle to get Brian out a first down. In my mind, counter to a fullback is a break for the tailback. The guy didn't sit out on special teams or take a break on defense. We'd wear him out on offense and he'd still be out there on kickoff and then line up wherever we told him to on defense. This kid is respectful. He says, yes, sir. He busts his butt. If the team earns extra laps, he runs it without saying anything. For all these reasons, please join me with a big round of applause for the 2022 Ken Lavern Boy of the Year, R.J. Royster.
I've never been really good with speeches or talking in general. I've been yelled on the field a lot for that. But I'm proud to say that I'm really honored for this award. Maplewood isn't just an organization, it's a family, and that's why I'm proud to be part of. My family has taken me here, and they've grown my love for the sport. And it's really amazing that I was able to grow my love for the sport with all of my teammates, even though they're all not here right now. It's been tough. We've only had probably like half our team show up to every game. Yeah, it's been a road. Our coaches push us through it, and I'm proud to be part of this team. Hail Maplewood.
Why is everyone surrounded?